Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Johnny Lee. All of the YouTubers that you watch are liars. All of them. They all lie. This is the Tone Deaf Guitar Lab. After the big situation, the Headrush have called, because basically what Headrush have done is, like I said before, they've disappeared and gone to jail like Mike Tyson did in the 90s, found the gym and just come out swinging, and they're just kicking everybody in the face. And whether you believe the hype or not, because people are going, they aren't sold out everywhere. They are. These Headrush units are just flying off the shelves, and for good reason. So first of all, let me just address kind of the elephant in the room. I've got a couple of friends who are YouTubers, Steve Stalacci and Scott Yule. They both made videos about this, and I think it's important to say everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I ain't going to go to war with anybody about it. I absolutely respect those guys, and I've hung out with them for, a lot at the NAMM show, particularly Steve. We're good friends. We pretty much talk every day. And I hung out with Scott the year before at NAMM, and we got very drunk and ate fried chicken at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of what we do. But I don't necessarily agree that people should calm down about the whole NAMM thing, because I think if we didn't get excited about new tech, we'd never move on. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion, which, I'm fucking entitled to say. I mean, you look at this rack, I've got a Line 6 Pod Pro in there from way back when. I've got a Behringer crappy EQ, which, was really good for the time. And then on top of that, I've got the latest Stadium. You know what I mean? And if I didn't look at the tech, the Stadium wouldn't be there. The first ever model that I actually owned is there, which is the GT5, the Boss GT5, and at the time it was great. That thing, the GT5, is a bastard of a thing to try and edit on, and it was temperamental, and it would feed back, and your patches wouldn't save, and it was a pain in the dick hole. Stadium, on the other hand, yes, we've moved on that much that we can move mics around on the cabs, we can have a bazillion parameters changing on snapshots. Tech has moved on. So I think with the NAMM neural amp modeler thing, I think what's happened is it's just badly timed. It's greatly timed for Tone 3000 and Headrush, because, again, Headrush have come out of jail like Mike Tyson, and they're just punching everybody in the dick. But it's bad timing for people like Line 6. They must have sat around the table and gone, oh, for fuck's sake, really? Have they? Have they just done that? For bollocks. You know what I mean? And that's totally understandable from a business point of view. So, yes, great videos from Scott, great videos from Steve. Spectre Studios did another one as well. The shouty Canadian guy. I love him. He's dead funny. So, let me explain what's going on in my current live preset. So, it goes noise gate, wah pedal, compressor. There is a boost in there as well from the EQ. There's a phaser in there, which I never use. The amp and the cab separate. After the amp and cab is an EQ pedal, which is where you would do all your tweaking, because all of you people that say that you can't tweak these neural amp modelers, yes, you fucking can. You just put an EQ after the cab, and it's the same. Yes, you can't move mics. You can't on a NAMM model. You can't, but, why would you want to? Why would you want to? If it's been done right, it should be fine. A couple of delays, volume pedal, and a reverb. This is the drive scene with a short delay. Short delay, it's called the air delay. And then if we go to the solo, basically the compressor comes on, the EQ comes on, and then swaps delay to more of a ping pong kind of sound. And yeah, the overdrive pedal comes on as well. And that's pretty much it. It's a very basic kind of straightforward patch, but the trick to it, I think, with the Headrush is find the layout that's already in the factory presets, get rid of the amp, and throw in a NAM modeler. Throw in a NAM model, a clone. Throw in one of them, and make sure you've got a cab with it, and just go nuts, because it's instantaneous gratification. I do get a little bit of a chub in the pants area. Yeah, that's just a bit of a follow-up video on what I did with the first one. It's kind of it's the truth, I'm not turning me back on the Line 6 Stadium. I'm not turning me back on any of the other modelers that I use, because I have got a Quad Cortex which is sitting on a gig board somewhere that I use every now and then. The other thing as well with me is that you're never going to see gig clips of me, and the reason for that is because I'm doing the whole theatre band and wedding band thing. Nobody wants to see me playing Sex on Fire, Summer of '69 and fucking Brown Eyed Girl. Nobody. There's no need to see that. You just have to take my word for it that this is just what I do. So yeah, I will figure out a little bit more, and I'll share some free presets, and then I'll start linking the downloads that I am using, and because I've got about 50 of them, and I'm just trying to sift through and go, right, okay, that's good, that's shit, get rid of that, let's use that, let's download that again, because actually it wasn't shit, it was pretty good. That's what happens when you get into the world of NAM. It's a cross we have to bear for tonal nirvana. All right, as always, thanks for watching. Again, disclaimer, I've got no problem with Scott. I've got no problem with Steve. Jared at Tone Wars is doing a great job. Spectre Studios, they're all fantastic. And Scott and Steve are good mates of mine. So, yeah, I ain't starting a war with anyone. I just don't fucking agree with anything that they said. Pair of American bastards. I joke. All right, take it easy.